Phoenix Point, terror from the void, down under. We just snagged ourselves a brand new manticore, and we got to keep our fancy balloon, which I was totally willing to trade. It is an armed manticore, but it is not going to be doing the fighting. We're going to transfer these weapons and armament over to Helios number 3, which will become our first interceptor. Interceptor 1-1. The reason we need an interceptor is because a giant Pandoran is now rampaging across the land, letting out bunches of flyers that will go and attack all of the different colonies around, and we need to stop them from doing that. It can be quite lucrative resource-wise to stop the Pandoran flights. To counter the emerging threat, we need to research the Phoenix Aerial Combat Program so that we can build weapons, and we can also research the New Jericho Air Force Division, which will give access to their weapons. And for my plans, we're going to need New Jericho weapons. The 8-soldier team aboard the troop shuttle did a great job extracting the Aurora, so we're going to give them their upgrades. Goose, or Goosens here, has just got Overwatch upgrade. Doomgal did a great job, and we're going to concentrate on shred resistance so she keeps her armor longer. Our Infiltrator will go for neural feedback, which gives us 2 action points if she dazes someone, which will synergize well with her takedown ability, and we've got enough here to take Tunnel Rat to increase her stealth ability. Teflon, the Goomeister, will take both of these, I think Aim Burst and Onslaught. Onslaught lets him give 2 action points to another soldier. We might take the speed actually, max him out for speed. Our handheld Grenadier is going to take Aimed Burst. It's double shot for 30% accuracy. It's a pretty good shot. 1 Pablo Roy will take the Willpower. This is the sole survivor from Gerstikov, the town that we picked on a few times, Citizen Eileen. And she seems to have a different faction perk. She is a Cmdr sniper and she has Overwatch Focus, giving her a 50% buff to her Overwatch shots. She has Master Marksman. She has improved accuracy, and she has double shot on Overwatch. So she's going to be an Overwatch king or queen. Or plus 80% accuracy on double Overwatch shot every turn. The fire support and salvage team have a new member, and they're going on a salvaging mission. She's going to be a heavy grenadier. I'm not liking her loadout. I'm going to lose the heavy armor in favor of stealth, I think, for this one. This is a scavenging mission against the pure, so we've got to go with nothing. And it's just going to be in and out, take what we can grab. Alright, we are facing the pure.
Moving fast.
And that means we're not going to be able to gun them down with our basic rifles. We're going to need to shred them to kill them. So I think the aim of the game here is just to grab as many crates as we can and scoot. We don't need to be greedy. The guys we can already see on the board are already dangerous. So I'll hit them with some rockets, see if we can't blow off a limb or 2, which I highly doubt from the first salvo. And give them a target to shoot at while the 2 assaults clear the map. Our heavy soldier has no weaponry whatsoever, so she's useless. Her job was to jetpack and grab any close boxes, but there aren't any on this map. They are scattered right around. So let's wake up the pure. Excellent armor shred, but they have the heavy machine gun, which will do a lot of damage to the scarab. So look at those armor totals. We did significant damage to the limbs though. Another one of those rocket salvos will probably critically damage him. Alright, Sophia, you're off. The only thing she has in her backpack is a shield. Our shield maiden. Alright, we'll be able to stop off at another crate. Really, I'm looking for weapons and armor as a priority. Anything we find, we don't have to build. Decent cache of supplies here, and some ammo for the spider mine launcher. I've had a good look around, and I don't think I can get to the other crates safely before more of these guys come on. It all depends on how much damage we take here. We didn't take much, but the armor shred was huge. I think we're just going to pull back. We scored just under 80% of the resources. We took heaps of armor damage. I think it's time to retreat.
I'm prepared.
We're not going to be greedy.
Receiving, making haste.
Sophia's on her way out. Very full backpack. I'll wait for the trooper here, the heavy. She was really just an observer this time. Watching Sophia and Takeshi do their job. Nice quick mission. 500 resources. A few packets of ammo. Director, it's remarkable how difficult it is to locate the headquarters of the Pure. They seem to have access to some very advanced technology that allows them to develop rapidly and stealthily over long distances. We may have a way of figuring out where their main base of operations is. Subject 24's love for public rambling and his hands-on tactical management approach may be the key. Every time he makes an announcement and we face them in the field, we get closer to triangulating their location. So we have the Behemoth on the rampage. We have a New Jericho diplomacy mission we can do. This will be Forward Operating Base Mediterranean, and it's going to focus on food production. And now we just explore. We might send the troop shuttle to go and do the New Jericho mission located in Tasmania. We have a haven under attack. They will lose, so we need to intervene. Let's send the fire support team over here. Phoenix Transfer will be our main fighter base, but we're going to build some food production here so we can get in the surplus again. PHB-3 will be our R&D department. We'll build as many research labs as we can build there. They're nearby to Phoenix Forward Command and not far from Phoenix Transfer Point 1, which will be the fighter base. Raising up a team for our new Manticore, we need a passenger module and some more armor for the soldiers that will go inside it. And it looks like we've found some new recruits for our new Manticore. We have a rescue mission to try and find some bandit raiders. Let's do it. Omar, Repo, and Warhound. We're going to take some extra med kits in case they're injured, so we don't lose anyone this time. No sight of them, but they're usually in somewhere where they can hole up, like that tower. So let's get up there straight away. If they're on the ground floor of the tower, or nearby buildings, the Scarab can just activate them. If I rush the Scarab in, I may be able to find them straight away. We have an Acheron. Poses no immediate threat. Mind Fragger, dangerous. We don't want them to be mind controlled before we can pick them up. A second Acheron. The combat power is pretty low then. A couple of there's an Arthron and a Triton on the roof. A second Triton. I'm confident the Scarab can weather the storm. And we found the first of the bandits. Heavy. Let's try and take out this Mind Fragger. Hit him in the torso. I'm not sure if that disables his mind control. But it does a fair amount of damage to him. One little hit, 110 damage. I don't think it's enough.
I can make a difference.
Warhound. Up on the roof, I think. We need to put some pressure on those Acherons. They're going to lay their mist everywhere, no doubt. Try and stay out of reach of that Arthron. If we jump up here and hunker down, we'll get a cheap shot next turn.
Be right there.
Omar following suit. Please don't snag them. They're all there. Low damage shot to the Scarab. Got a second Mind Fragger. Might have to run it over. Repo's standing out in the open. He'll need to get some cover. The Acherons are making their move. Next to no damage. This is great. We've lost some of our armor. But I should be able to activate the bandits now. We need to run this one over. I won't be able to fire the rockets and run it over. And I think taking the tridents out is more important. Repo, I think you need to stay here, mate.
Ready to fire.
Let's put some fire support. Take out the leg. Or the Triton. I don't want that thing paralyzing anybody. Good damage there. And enough to get into cover. We're going to need to take out this Mind Fragger. And I just hope that when it's the bandits' turn, they shoot the Mind Fragger and then the Acheron or the Arthron. I hope they prioritize the thing that'll take over their minds. I really hope that. Let's paralyze this thing. Really glad I gave my heavies the new razors for paralyzing.
I know how to do this.
That Mind Fragger is out of action. What are they going to do about the other one? No, don't stand next to it. Shoot it. They're choosing to take out the Acheron instead. Did a bloody good job of damaging it. Both the Tritons are dead from their bleeding. We just have that one Mind Fragger that is an issue. Well, the Acheron's down from return fire. Poison damage on the heavy. Repo's going to have a shot here at the Acheron's tail, or lack thereof.
Identifying target.
We'll use the Redemptor, high damage from the marketplace. It's a great shot. Bit expensive to use though. So we try to reserve it for times when things need to be dead very fast. Mostly we're still using ammo that we've found. We haven't had to purchase any yet. How am I going to get this Mind Fragger off the brain of this heavy?
No time to waste.
If we activate both these soldiers, we should be able to go over and shoot it off. Preferably not with the heavy. He has 2 medkits. Well stocked. We'll take out the Arthron with him.
Taking aim.
The other one is an assault. We probably don't want to drop rockets onto Repo's head. So use the bandit assault here to shoot off this mine fragger. I like shooting them off.
Receiving.
Then Omar come over here and activate them, and hopefully they have movement points. Well, they do. We just cheesed the mind control. Let's use them to waste the Acheron. That thing needs to go away. Ooh, Chiron on the field. If it's an acid worm, we might be in trouble. If it's a fire one, no. Oh, damn it, we've had a panic. Let's heal up the bandits.
Recovering. Moving to
All aboard.
ready for action.
We are stacked up and ready to get aboard. Let's take some shots. That's more like it. Acheron's dead from its bleeding. He's going to launch fireworms at us, which aren't a concern.
I'll be okay.
We do need to stick around until that willpower recovers.
Advancing.
All aboard again.
Ready for action.
On the move.
Got it. That's better. Now she's safe. Time to get out of here. More things to crush. Oh, don't. We have enough will to get out. That's good. Rockets away. Grab ourselves one of those paralyzing pistols.
I'm on the move.
After this rocket barrage, we should all be ready to leave. Dead. That's the way we like it. An extremely successful evac. Managed to collect ourselves 3 new soldiers, which is exactly how many we need for our new Manticore. Two heavies and an assault will go straight into the academy at Phoenix, Australia. We have 17 soldiers on standby. 8 of those are our troop transport. Sending over our new interceptor Helios and the quick reaction force. Trying to get them there to that Haven defense so they can add another soldier to the roster. But it all depends on what the behemoth does. One of the flies is detaching itself from the swarm. If it reaches a haven, it will wreak havoc on the civilians. We should attempt to stop it. And that's why our interceptor's here. Our other Manticore is going to go up and help that haven defense, and we have the Helios going to where I think this fly is going to head to. There's also a blimp there defending, so if it all goes wrong, I think the blimp can kill it. But here is the haven defense. We have our Grenadier with her grenade launcher, but we have to scrap some weapons to be able to afford the ammunition for it. It's quite expensive in the early stages, so you have to be sparing with it. But I have big plans for this lass. She needs Boom Blast and Accuracy to be effective. Accuracy perk does affect these grenades and their scatter. So you want a long-range Grenadier to have high accuracy. Unfortunately, she's not yet ready for a mission, so we're going to bring Warhound instead. And the so-called Grenadier, Heavy Grenadier will make an appearance in another mission. But I'm sure she will work. In these early stages, I try to get to every haven defense that we can, simply because they pay pretty well. And if you have troops in the area, why not? These Acherons are more of an annoyance than anything, but the mist can be quite annoying in that we've had troops panic by staying in the mist too long. You're basically guaranteed to lose 2 willpower if you get hit by their attack. And our troops don't have the highest willpower at the moment. So let's try and take both of these out with a nasty rocket barrage. Blew all his legs to pieces. He's not going anywhere. He's got no hands left. Hopefully he can't do that missed ability, but let's get up here and try and do a rapid clearance with Repo and his magical shotgun. It's not really magical, it's just super powered.
Advancing.
It's got excellent range on it too, which makes it quite a good weapon.
What's our move?
Alright, we might need other people's help here to help us feed the kills to Repo.
Ready to fire.
But we'll get this first one here with a rapid clearance, I think. That would kill him, so let's do it. It's not as OP as in vanilla. You just get 2 action discount on your next shot, not 2 free actions back. But the assault still has kill and run, so they can still move. Just once, though. The problem here is that Arthron will spawn an Umbra if I blow him away. So even if I manage to defeat all these creatures here now, next turn Repo will get chopped up by an Umbra. Kill and run?
Gotta keep going.
It is.
Receiving loud and clear.
Well, we're going to need some help to finish off that Acheron. So we could bring our Shield Maiden Sophia up. She has the Mercy shotgun.
Heading out. Acquiring.
We took some reaction fire from the nearby Arthron. Let's put the shield up.
Moving out.
We could kill this one outright.
Identifying target.
Let's try and blow the arm off, but keep him alive. We will take a venom attack. But let's...
What's our move?
Overwatch this guy. But then kill him?
Holding position. Yes. Comms online. Bye.
If we go with the bash and then retreat. He shouldn't be able to blast us with his venom and just die from bleeding now. And their Warhound can jump up here and keep an eye on this Arthurine. There's a defender there. Hunker down. Dead. And now the Umbra comes next turn, I think. No Umbra? Okay. That works for me. Guess we just blow this thing away then. We do equal damage to the objective too.
Taking position.
I'm just going to let the defenders do some work here. We have 3 assaults.
I fight for my...
Thank you. That worked. I did think the other one was going to do it, not the random one hiding in a house. That one will die next turn, but it looks like it will spawn an Umbra too. And there's another one in a shelter over here. Let's delete the shelter. I hope it's not a defender. Nope, it's not a defender. I heard them moan like a Pandoran. Better to say sorry than ask for permission. It is going to spawn an Umbra, but these guys don't have Oneric Delirium, so I don't think it will attack them. Oops, caught you lacking. Yep, so the Umbra can't attack them. I'm just going to let them fight. Yep, Umbra's gone back to the oily depths. Oh, you should have taken 2 close range shots, mate. You're going to die from that. I think. Yeah, he's going to get you.
No! No! No!
That's a shame. Better finish him.
On my way.
Well, I don't think we could capture him. He'd do the same thing to us. He did it anyway. Luckily, he only had 1 attack. Take that. Show me the money. Decent bank there. Brand new shotgun from the assault trooper that fell. I'll buy that for $1. But we couldn't find the origin of the attack. So yes, we need to do this one to get into the good books of New Jericho. Let's send the troop shuttle to do that. They can do the missions that are not time sensitive. This is part of our plan for the fire support Manticore, is to have their Scarab have the bracing needed to launch more rockets. And here will be our first air combat. Wish me luck. We want to take out the weapons first. Every shot so far has missed. Finally got some contact there. These weapons are not ideal. We're just working with what we've got. Our cannon has atrocious accuracy due to the weapon, to the weather. I should retreat, but I won't. And we lost. We could try again. But the unarmed blimp defeated them. What? If you defeat a few flyers, then the behemoth retreats to the ocean, and I believe it gets higher and higher every time. Another attack nearby to where our forces are stationed. We can respond to that. Troop shuttles making leisurely pace towards Tasmania to complete Phase 1 of New Jericho's plan. We finished bionic technology. A new series of equipment and procedures allowed test subjects to have parts of their bodies replaced with more sophisticated mechanical components, aka the Pure. Thanks to the development of bioalloy, implant rejection rates are less than 0.02%, allowing near seamless incorporation with human flesh.
The rising tide of salvation has begun. While you all cower in your own filth and deviancy, the Pure have started the cleansing wave to rid the world of all impurities. No haven is safe, whatever treacherous leader or hopeless beliefs they follow. You have two choices. Cast off your flesh, or have it stripped for you.
That's pretty hardcore, mate. Let's strip my flesh. Alright, yeah, well, let's keep going after that rude interruption. I'm making it all the more slower by traveling at slow speeds. Gersu is under attack. We will have to defend them if we want them to live. But more resources for the bank. Exactly the same kill team as the last Haven defense. Let's just knock it out. We have an Acheron and Chiron duo to deal with. Let's get the Scarab over there and a signature rocket barrage to start the battle. The Acheron is the most annoying. I can just run over the worms that are launched.
I was born ready.
Knocked every leg except one off. We should be able to finish him off. Putting the Redemptor shotgun to heavy use this episode. We have a second Acheron. Sneaky. If we're not careful, this whole map will be filled with mist in a matter of no time. Take out the torso, that's decent hit points. We need to quick aim that so we get 2 shots.
Taking aim.
To center mass. We're just going to do the same trick, I think. Rapid clearance. Quick aim it. I think this will waste his turn, but it's nice to try these things. It's a low pressure mission by the look of it. We have an Arthur there hiding. Let's move closer and see if we can take him out. I don't think I need quick aim. No, I don't. Ooh, another one. There's a Triton there hiding around the corner. Tempting, tempting.
Standing by.
But let's see if we can get him some help and feed him some more kills.
I know how to do it.
We're going to ready him up for next turn. Sophia still has a free shot if we use quick aim. Or we could move her closer to the action. This Acheron corpse is providing cover. It's also blocking the route through.
I was born ready.
I'm not so scared of the Chirons. Not until they launch acid worms. Reload.
Reloading.
We still have another shot if we wish.
Taking aim.
Sophie quick aims. Like, I mean, I could have done it a different way and killed the Chiron. Acheron. Takeshi's still here. Takeshi's a monster. Takeshi will only get one shot. But it would silence this Acheron. Got a little bit of acid damage next turn. 40 damage. 50 damage. Most of this will be eaten up by the armor. It might die next turn, but I'm not super confident of that. I'm not really sure how acid damage works. Seems to be a little bit funny. Sometimes it just obliterates you. And other times it's just negated pretty easily.
Ready to engage. This better work.
He did. We could get closer, but we are obstructed by the Acheron's corpse. That's unfortunate. We've got a sneaky shot here through between the gap here. I think we should move because that Triton will probably cap us. Or decap us. Scalped. One defender over here. We don't really need him, but we will collect him just in case it goes wrong. Trying to find a passageway past this body. I might have to run it over with the scarab.
Let's rock.
Yeah, fireworms elsewhere, not near me. Oh, he still lost his head. Might send the assault over here. What would stomping do? I never really used it. It needs 2 action points. I know it stuns them if their will is lower than the shock value or something like that. I haven't really experimented. That Triton's not a threat anymore.
Here.
And we're blocked because of this body. I'll probably have to blow it up with a grenade if I want to get past. If I put Omar right in front, I think he will trigger return fire when he launches worms. Speaking of worms, they're everywhere. Let's run closer. Getting ready to chop him up. Too much armor on the abdomen.
Hostile wounded.
Oh, and the rockets. I forgot about those. Let's use him on this guy. Not enough to stop him from attacking next turn. He kept all the arms he needs to shoot that gun. Did. Return fire works. That's great. Choosing to shoot our Scarab instead of the warrior right next to him. It's going to leave him open to a quick execution. Now we just have to squish the worms and kill the Umbra. And the resources from this will have to go towards... What do I think? Armor? We need more heavy armor. We need... I think I'm going to build the Lazarus shield, which is stealth for the Scarab, and I'll put it on the other Scarab. Goodbye, Wormy.
Providing overwatch. Standing by.
That's all the worms squished. Overwatch the Umbra. Thank you very much. And at the moment we have a Void Omen that says that attacks are 50% stronger, so I'm not actually seeing that yet. Maybe it's because they're spending so many points on Acherons, which aren't too tough.
I'm ready.
Well, not at this stage anyway. We're just rocking the base model Acheron. And because it can't call reinforcements, it's really not a threat. Because that's what made them so dangerous in vanilla. Disciples of Anno will be pleased with our help. Successfully defeated all the hostile forces. There's a new location, a lair. We are yet to face a lair. We have at least one operative, Sophia Brown, who is reporting symptoms associated with oniric delirium even when fully rested. We should allocate resources to developing at least a palliative treatment for her condition. Since oniric delirium was first reported in mist-covered areas, perhaps we should start by capturing a Pandoran capable of generating it. I remind you that we do not have the capability to capture sentinels. They are literally rooted to the ground, so we'll need to target a different type of creature. So now we have to capture a Pandoran capable of emitting mist to try and counter this oniric delirium. We have a new lair, but I think I might leave the lair for a little while until we're ready. We're going to take some overwhelming firepower to it. So for today's income, we're going to spend it on heavy armor. We have the reinforced stabilizers coming out soon for one of the scarabs, which will synergize well with its ammunition magazine. And then we have the Lazarus shield. We're going to build ourselves a stealth scarab. We have another flyer. Let's do our best to try and intercept this one and earn some money so that we can start building a decent interceptor force. I really need the new Jericho weapons because I think one of the weapons is fantastic and it's just basically the level 1 weapon. The railgun. Managed to take out its spikes. Going for the ram now. Before we get too close, hurry up. These low accuracy weapons. Retreating before we get blown up. We will have to come back.
Research complete.
All you need to win the air war is the Marauder AC railgun, the Gadfly, and the armor plates. In my experience anyway. I tried the Cmdr lasers, and they are good in the early game, but the upgrades we want are pretty expensive. We need 2 of these per Helios, as well as the armor plates, which are extremely expensive materials wise. So we're going to have to do a little bit of trading, a little bit of finessing to get the money we need. The blimp has made it to the Apple Isle of Tasmania, and they're going to do a special mission. At the moment, we're leaning towards the support of New Jericho just by the state of the diplomatic board, and we haven't raided them. So we're going to prepare up for this special mission. I can't remember exactly how it plays out. If you want to find out how it plays out, make sure you come back here next time and join us for Phoenix Point's Terror from the Void. Hit like, hit subscribe. Commander Tyrael out.